Today we are in Countryside Home. We want to view their 3 bedroom and 4 bedroom. So the first one I'm going to be showing you guys is a 3 bedroom. Stay tuned for the 4 bedroom. This is going to be the smallest show home I've ever viewed. There's always something for everybody. So let's go inside.
Let me tell you this, let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss still burning. Didn't know I missed this passion in life.
We are inside a 3 bedroom countryside home, and this is my first time of viewing a countryside home. So I'm so excited to show you guys this beautiful home. And I dare say that this is a very beautiful home for first time buyers, young families, and even partners that are looking to start up a family. So this is the entrance. You can see that it has a white door. It's a sizable entryway. It's quite a lengthy entryway. I love the size of that. I think this looks like LVT, to be honest, and I love it. It's very neutral, very clean and beautiful. And I also love that they have centered this radiator here. I'm looking at it now from a designer point of view. I love that the radiator is centered to this wall, because sometimes you see that developers keep radiators by the side and you have to now try to find a symmetry or a balance. But the fact that it's centered here, if you want to introduce like a console or anything, you can comfortably do that and still have that balanced layout. Now, there is a light here, which is also beautiful. You guys know how I love huge light at the entryway. So by the right is a downstairs toilet, and by the left is the lounge. So let's look at the downstairs toilet first. It is a sizable downstairs toilet. It is very, very sizable. I think they now make all this downstairs toilet very sizable because of wheelchairs, and the wallpaper is very dramatic. It's very, very dramatic. And the tiles are, so there's this gray vibe inside. And look at the sink, guys. The sink is so beautiful. It's a freestanding sink, and they have added a mirror here, and then there is a toilet this way. And I also love that they have managed to consider installing a window here. Okay, a window that looks right outside the house, so the guest is still connected to outside, knowing that TikTok, your time is almost running out, you have to start going. Let's go into the living room. You can fit a 3-seater here, and you can fit a small 2-seater. But the way they have staged it is with a corner sofa. Corner sofa is quite big. If I'm supposed to style it and I want to keep it really spacious, I'll fit a 3-seater and 2 single chairs. That's what I'll do. That should give you an idea of the size of the living room. I love the way they have incorporated this bay window, because now it gives you ample space to have an extra large single chair. And also it opens up the whole space with the large window, and you can look into the estate. It's really beautiful. This leads you to the first floor. But before we do that, let us look at the kitchen. Coming. First impression, I am impressed. I am really impressed with this kitchen. Let me tell you why. For a small house on a 1,075 square foot, you would think that the kitchen would be really small, but they have managed to make it really sizable, very open, right? And I think my best feature here would be this skylight roof. I love it. I love it. It has opened up the whole space. It's even making it look bigger than it is. I love it. And before we digress, let's start by looking at the kitchen. Okay, good storage, I would say. Very, very good storage. This is like the pantry section. No, this is the oven, and I think it's double oven with microwave slash oven. I think that's what they call it. And then there is a storage here, and this is a fridge, freezer. It has a big gas burner. See, gas burner is my favorite. I love it. It's a 5 burner here. I'm thinking, or I'm guessing this could be an upgrade when you're buying the house. Yeah, this is the oven too. See what it's saying? I'm included. So I think they have also specified what is in the standard, because here you see I'm included. I'm included. So this is standard, but definitely this is an upgrade. The 5 burner is always an upgrade. Oh, this way they have the boiler. You would think it's a storage, but it's just a boiler on its own. It closed up. Nothing. I don't think it's more like a storage. So they have the quartz worktop here with 1.5 sink, which is nice, and enough storage. This is where the dishwasher is, and your cutlery drawer. You have to get a cutlery tray. Okay, Yeah, so that's what we have in the kitchen. Wow, okay, this is where they have built the utility room. You guys, this is the utility room with a double door. What they've done is to maximize the space under the stairs. So they have used up under the stairs to create a utility room, which is very, very, very genius of them. Because this space would have wasted anyway. So this is where they have their washing machine. You can fit your dryer here if you want. And then the shelf. Beautiful. Oops. On this side of the open plan, they have the dining area. This is where they have staged as a dining, which is good because here you have the radiator and they have, introduced this textured wallpaper. Okay. I think it's a perfect open plan. So they have also introduced a sitting corner here just to, complete the whole family setup because it makes sense to have this by the corner. Okay, you can just look into the garden. Let's see what the garden looks like. I mean, it's quite sizable because that is where the garage is. Sorry. Yeah, that's where the garage is by that corner. So it means you own the whole of this garden if you buy this particular show home. So that's what we have downstairs. Shall we go upstairs? I am so curious to see upstairs. Let's go.
Let me tell you this, let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss still burning. Didn't know I missed this passion in life. Now I'm addicted somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile? It's impossible, not melting, irresistible.
I love that they have used the textured wallpaper here, so it just adds character to this wall.
Stayed over this.
I am really, really impressed. Like, if I was just starting life, this house will have my heart. If I was just kicking off, maybe I don't have kids, or even I have a child or two, this would be my ideal home. Because for a 3-bedroom, again, I would say it's quite spacious. This is the landing, right? Where do we even begin? Let's start from this side. I'm sure this is the smallest room that they have staged as an office. So let's say you want to use it as a room, you would only be able to introduce a single bed here. That is the window that looks into the garden. Let's say I want to use this place as a room, maybe a bedroom. I would introduce a fitted wardrobe right behind here. I mean, I'm going to have to use this space, unfortunately, behind the door. I must use it because it's such a small room. So I'll introduce a fitted wardrobe here. Might not get all the way to the end just because if I want to introduce a curtain, I need this space. So I'll just have like a fitted wardrobe here and have this space as my single bed corner. Or I have a single bed this way and use that little space at the foot for the wardrobe. That's how I'm going to use it. I mean, you might just use it as a nursery or even a walk-in closet or an office, just the way they have staged it. So this is a storage cupboard, always very handy. I'll definitely use this for where is towel cupboard. This is the second bedroom. This room can fit a double bed. This is a double bedroom. It can fit a double bed. It has a fitted wardrobe. You can weigh the size with the fitted wardrobe. And it has a window looking into the garden. So this room is just a normal double bedroom. They have used a mirror here, put up 2 shelves. Design inspo for you. Say thank you. Before we go to the master's bedroom, let us have a look at the family bathroom. Can you have a look at this? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I love this recessed shelf here for toiletries and shower cream and all that. I love it. Very gorgeous. They have a window here. It's also a sizable window. And the toilet is right in front of the window. And then they have this towel radiator here. One thing I love about them is the fact that they have thought about the functionality of the bathrooms. So they have included storage with their sink. So you can see here they said, I am included. Color options available. So this is part of their standard and I am so impressed. We can't underestimate the importance of having storage in the bathroom. You have a mirror here. So this is very, very good. Okay. Same floor you have downstairs. That's what you have upstairs. Now let's have a look at the final bedroom. I know you guys are going to love this one. Come on. Ta-da! This is a double bedroom, right? And there is a window right here, a very big window that sees into the estate. And I love what they have done here with this vertical frame. So it just mimics a very high headboard. These days, people don't really do high headboards. I feel like high headboards are overrated these days. So when you have this, it just mimics it and gives it character instead of just having a high headboard. So I would rather have this than high headboard. I love it. Now, let me show you guys what they have done. They have utilized this space so well. They have used up this space to create a wardrobe. It's just a little wardrobe section here. It's not as deep as you would expect it, but I still appreciate the fact that they have used this space to create this wardrobe. And this is where the main wardrobe is. So you see what they have done. They have utilized the two spaces, knowing that a couple might occupy this room, so they would need that extra storage. I really love the thoughts behind it. This little dressing corner here where you can just sit and dress up. I would have a normal mirror here because this can be very dysfunctional when you want to hurry up and make up. But then again, they're giving you an idea of what to use the space for. And over here is the ensuite bathroom. It is so big. Oh my God, I love the tiles. I love these tiles here. Oh my gosh. Can you see the tiles? It's giving character, it's giving texture, it's giving clean. I love it. They have also introduced storage here, which is also standard with them, with a mirror, towel radiator, and a window. They have the same floor as they have downstairs. Let me know what you guys think about this three bedroom. I think this is going to be the first three bedroom I've shared on my channel because I'm always focused on larger families. Maybe I use my family as a yardstick. I always focus on what would a large family look for. But I think it's nice to have a mix of it because this is a 1,075 square foot three bedroom located in Vineyard Estate. I'm going to put all the details for you guys in the description box. If you're interested, you can just come over to this side, have a look at what they have. I think you'll be wowed for a three bedroom and the size. It's really nice. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these three bedroom houses because now I have to be very intentional to include them in my tour. I really love this one. It's really beautiful. I don't know what the idea I had in my head about three bedroom house, but this has really wiped it off. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this tour. Don't miss the four bedroom house. The four bedroom house I can imagine would really, really blow your minds. If a three bedroom house of this size is this beautiful, I'm very sure that you'll be wowed at the four bedroom. So do not miss it because that's going to be the next one you guys will see. Remember, it's the countryside homes in Vineyard Estates. So I will be seeing you guys in another video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Stay fabulous. Bye.